Let's just see what the Complete Sports is saying this morning, and then I'll just run through some headlines and let Shola react to them. The first one I have here, it's not just Kelechi Iheanacho and his agents that are making the news. Neymar to appear in court over irregularities in Barca transfer. So that's one for Neymar. And then two, Malaga salutes Ike Uche quality. Good to know Ike Uche is still doing big things, playing the Spanish La Liga. I know you'd like to talk about this one. Coming from Michael Owen, he says, sack LVG now. Wants gigs or Mourinho as replacement. And of course, Arsenal not taking chances. This one says, Arsenal 0, Southampton 0. Arsenal stumble. Gunners fall behind Tottenham and 5 points off title pace after draw.
You see, Twitter went into overdrive yesterday after that Arsenal draw. I saw a tweet that really cracked me up. He said, welcome home. No, Arsenal, in the past 10 seasons, it's either been third or fourth for the Gunners, and this time around, people are already writing them off.
This is February.
In 3 games now, they've not been able to score.
Yeah, they've
not won in 4. It's really getting crazy, and everybody says it happens in February, and it's looking like that all over again. But don't write the Gunners off yet. I still feel that this is their season to win. If they lose, it's Arsenal's fault. It's not as if someone else is better than them.
Right now, one of the most open seasons ever.
If you check their stats so far, they've dropped about 9 points in 4 games. That's really not good for Arsenal. And of course, in their last 4 games, they are without a win. This is for the first time since April 2014. And of course, in their last 3 top flight games, they've produced just 1 goal. That's just one that they've scored. Really so this is really not good at all. And for Arsene Wenger, he has only beaten Ronald Koeman twice in 11 attempts as Arsenal manager, drawing 5 and losing 4. So it starts continuing. And against that game, I think it was actually Foster who saved, the Saints. 10 stops against the Gunners is the highest save total in the Premier League match.
So before we move forward, let's just wrap this Arsenal talk up with this tweet coming from Nwachuku Chigozie. He says, officially, I welcome Arsenal fans to February. It is their month of dropping vital points.
Everybody keeps hitting the Arsenal, but I won't join the bandwagon. I think they still have something in the tank that will take them all the way. I still have that strong conviction. With the way they're going to announce Pep Guardiola halfway into the season, it's not a good move for Man City. I hope it does not affect the dressing room negatively. I was reading somewhere where Joao says we all love Pellegrini and everything. It's not really a good thing to have a coach have that kind of thing loaded over him that, okay, you're out. I hope it doesn't affect Man City. Now for Tottenham, I'm not sure they have what it takes to go all the way. So I still think Arsenal will get something. I still have a strong feeling.
But we're saying this season should be beyond top 4 for them. They can compete.
I'm talking about winning the league, actually.
You're talking about winning the league.
That's what I'm talking about.
For Arsenal. Okay, Spurs winning the league. Okay, Arsenal, of course.
But I know you won't bring your money out of your pocket and say that.
No, he's not going to put his money on Arsenal.
Because if you lose to Southampton 4-0, the way you're expecting them to come out stronger.
I'm not allowed to gamble, so...
I know.
I'm not, actually, if I'm going to choose my favorite right now, it's going to be Manchester City. I've said that before, followed by Leicester and Tottenham. Arsenal 4th on that list. That's just real talk.
United, their performance last night was like, okay, the pep talk is actually doing the business.
What pep talk are you talking about?
I was surprised.
Honestly, for the first time in over 11 or 12 games, you saw them come out guns blazing. In the first 20 minutes, they had 2 goals. That was amazing. Now, they play purposeful football.
That's right.
They were used, if you go and check their heat map and their stats, they keep playing backwards and sideways. But this time around, they're playing forward. And I put it down to one man, Michael Carrick.
Exactly, his return.
Michael Carrick with the return gives you that true ball. He always does that. Every team needs a player like that. And I think that's what they were missing. Schneiderlin has not come into his own yet in that team. And but hold your breath. They're playing Chelsea next. Anything can happen.
Too early to start.
Why people are actually talking about that? Because of what Stoke City did to them when, in Britannia Stadium to go to nothing. And this one, they were able to turn it back and winning the way he was actually playing. So it's like maybe, who knows?
I think Mikel got his tactics all wrong at Old Trafford yesterday. Coming against the backdrop of the Britannia victory, he came with that same mentality. And what he should have done was to have packed his midfield because he thought the midfield was going to overrun them again. Arnautovic on the left. I was wondering what Zendan Shaqiri was doing on the bench, except he was injured.
Maybe fitness issues.
Maybe that's the only reason why you didn't bring him on. And again, they didn't get the luck when their defender got injured and all of that. It was in all a good game. That was the best performance by Man United this season.
This is for me.
That's the best that they've done this season.
It was just not about the goals, about the way they played.
And Stoke were missing Ryan Shawcross as well. Too.
Shawcross,
whenever he doesn't play, the defense is not
that guy, Martial is not a selfish player. That's what trips me about him. When he has a chance to score, you still see him assisting, and it's really massive.
That's right, for a young player.
Well, we've got some games today.
So some games tonight in the English Premier League. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see if Odioni Gallo can
go from 14.
You guys are forgetting that Mikel is in the other team. Also. Why are you biased? Why
no,
come on. There's a Mikel.
I'm just saying that if Vardy is scoring.
I listened to you earlier. I didn't hear you call Mikel. You guys balance it out. There's a Mikel
that can score.
We're just talking about. I didn't say Watford were going to win. I just said maybe.
You guys keep praising the goal scorers. What about Mikel? Mikel's return to the Chelsea team has changed that team around.
We're talking about a player who can actually beat Vardy's record. That's what we are looking at.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
It's always about the strikers.
It's always about the strikers. That's why they get all the Ballon d'Or awards.
It's always about the strikers.
Look at them. There's not a lot we can do
about that. Look at them. It's always about the strikers.
Let us see the fixtures. If we have the fixtures, let's just get a confirmation of the fixtures tonight. Match day 24 of the English Premier League. That one again should get us talking because with all of what we've seen
Newcastle,
this season, Everton, Newcastle, that again should get us talking. So that's it. Where do we go from here?
Confirmation of the results. We've been through all this already. Tonight, Watford versus Chelsea, and it's going to be a very tight game for Chelsea. There's no doubt about it. Remember, the first leg ended 2-2. So we'll see how this one actually ends. And quick trip to the NBA as well. So we spoke about Kobe earlier in the show, but there were other games that were played just early this morning. And for me, the Portland Trail Blazers, the push for a playoff on sports is still ongoing.
They can get it.
Yeah, they can get it. Yeah, they beat the Milwaukee Bucks 107 to 95 points early this morning. Al Farouk 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals in that particular one. He's had a very steady season. Hopefully, it continues its form towards the Olympics. That's the bigger picture for me. In all the results, we talked about Lakers beating the Timberwolves 119-115, and the Houston Rockets they got 14 points from 14 assists actually from James Harden in their 115-102 win over the Miami Heat, and the New York Knicks lost against the Boston Celtics. Isaiah Thomas, the junior one, not the old one, because the old one is retired a long time ago. He had a great game in that one as well. So while in the last game of the day, it was the Toronto Raptors with a 104-97 win over the Phoenix Suns.
And of course, they have a new coach, remember? But the coach starting on the losing note.
On a losing note.
It's all right. It's allowed. I'm glad we're not talking about the Golden State Warriors.
That's because they didn't play.
I know that. I'm just
because when they play, we know the results.
Let me talk about Kobe. Brilliant Kobe. Kobe did all he could.
Big thing.
Let's talk about someone else. Yes, I don't want to talk about the Golden State Warriors again. Because after seeing that game against the Philadelphia 69ers, close, but then they showed character. Champion stuff from the Golden State Warriors.
Sure, Kobe.
But Kobe has shown us why he has been at the top of his game for so long. At 37 years old, Kobe gives you 38 points in a game like that. 5 rebounds. It's unprecedented.
I know.
The last time that happened was, I think, Reggie Miller, and God knows, like over 10 years ago. At 37, 38 points. That's massive.
Class is permanent.
Man, that's what it is. Class is permanent.
Absolutely.
Kobe for me has done so well, and it's good that he's living on a high.
Surely,
Very good.
And we can't wait for the All-Star as well.
February 14th.
Top scorer of all time in All-Star game history as well. So I'm sure it's going to, put on a show. It's going to put on the show for the fans on that day in Toronto, Canada.
That's right.
I just pray he stays fit, till that day. It's really important.
So we'll also live on a high. Thanks so much, Shola Rajas, for coming around.
It's always a pleasure.
You make it rain whenever I come here. Thank you.
It does.
Thank you so much for being part of the program. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
Thanks for watching, and join us tomorrow for another exciting package. I'm Taya Salam.
Okay, you can keep talking to us on Twitter. It's channels_. sports, and on Facebook or Channels FM Sports. That's the show. I'm Austin Okonakwa, and in everything you do, remember, keep talking sports. Bye for now.